Hello, Southwest. I am here with Stephen Corrales, our new ops manager, and he has just completed his first week in the role. And so I have some questions for him that will help us get to know him a little bit better. Stephen, how are you?
Feeling pretty good. This keychain is a little heavy now with all these keys, but doing all right.
First question I have for you is, considering week number 1 is in the books, what are some victories and challenges that you've had?
I'd say some victories are that I am still getting emails from staff members where they're copying Kara, so I interpret that as they don't notice she's gone, which to me is a sign that I'm doing a good job if they don't notice that our awesome ops manager has now left.
Definitely.
Some challenges, I think, is just dealing with some of the unexpected things that I don't have on my calendar. My calendar is pretty packed now, and so when things come up, I need to figure out how to shift things around to still be able to get everything done.
Well, it seems like you had an extremely successful first week, so great job. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Next question is a little different. Not so work-related.
Okay.
But if you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you choose?
I'd say I'd choose body. I like to stay pretty active with dancing and running, playing with my dog, things like that. So if I had to think about how I wanted to live the last 60 years of my life, I'd want to be able to move like a 30-year-old.
Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common.
A few things that we have in common is, one, the biggest one is our love for dancing and salsa dancing especially. Dog, we both love dogs, and we have a little lab Rottweiler mix named Lucas, 2 years old. And the next thing, I think, is pizza. We both really love pizza and making our own pizza.
If you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality or ability, what would it be?
I'd want to be able to control time, not just time travel, but to be able to like slow time down or speed it up. I think it would be very valuable, especially in this role, when you learn from mistakes, to be able to say I can go back and fix some of the stuff that I learned the first time around. So I think time travel would be pretty cool.
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
When I was growing up, roles were pretty split in my household. I have 2 older sisters, and so it was very much the Latino upbringing where there were certain things that the boys and men did, and there's certain things that the girls and women did, and I think I'm paying for that now, as is evidenced by my cooking skills. So I think if the roles were split a little bit differently when I was growing up, I would have a few more skills that are pretty important, such as cooking.
Tell us a little bit more about your family.
So my parents immigrated from Colombia when they were in their mid-20s. They met here in the States. They ended up in Rhode Island because that's where the big textile boom was happening, and Colombia was really known for textile industry. So they found jobs pretty quickly. And then I have, like I mentioned, I have 2 older sisters. One of them is 29. The other one is 28. And I have 2 nephews. And lived in a really small city in Rhode Island. It's called Central Falls. It's just 1 square mile. It's a really, really tiny city where everyone basically knows each other. It's just 1 high school. So yeah, it was very much very, very close to my family, very close to all my cousins. Have like 18 cousins in Rhode Island on my mom's side, and grew up with them every single day after school. We would hang out. So very, very tied to my family.
Last question for you. When is your birthday, and what are you going to do to celebrate?
My birthday is February 15th.
Oh, so it's coming up.
It is. It is.
Okay.
The day after Valentine's Day. This will be on a Sunday this year, and I'm going to be doing a performance, a salsa performance, the day before. So I'm kind of counting that as part of my birthday celebration for myself. And I usually like to keep things low key, so probably go out to dinner, watch a movie, something like that.
Well, we hope you have a very happy birthday, and we are very glad that you're a Maverick. You're doing a heck of a job in your new role, and we all look forward to working closely with you in the future.
All right. Thank you all for all your help.